My name is Howard Ray. I'm from the West Side.
And Howard, you got a plan here. Tell my audience out here about this plan you got.
I want you guys to pay close attention to this. It's called the Migrant Mitigation Plan. And basically what this plan is saying that, hey, we got 6 points, and the points are saying we put them in the McCormick place or we put them in the CCDOC. CCDOC is located at 2700 South Sacramento. It's the 26th California jail. They're not using all their facilities, so that place can hold almost 11,000 people. And we know that the McCormick place holds almost 25,000 people. But with this plan, it has 6 points. Quarantine. We want the migrants to be quarantined because they have no immunization and they need to get medical help if you're going to have them here. 2, shelter. We'll provide shelter, like I said, the CCDOC and the McCormick place. 3, identification fingerprint. We need them to be have identification, and we need them to have fingerprint. They need to be fingerprint because right now they are ghosts. We're having situations where crime is happening. They got fingerprints, but we don't know who they are. Number 4, security. At the central location, McCormick place and the CCDOC, we're saying you can have security there. The security can be hired from our people, from our contractors that we have in the city. We don't need these other contractors outside our state, outside the state.
You don't let the other contractors make the money. They go get rid of the migrant. They're only here for them to make money.
They're only here for them to make money. Number 5 is resources. We can provide resources to them, which is education, help them fill out the paperwork. Here's the thing about education. We put all the migrants in our public school. Our school's gonna have to be dumbified. I'm not gonna say dumbified. They're gonna have to slow down on their education process so the new kids, the migrants, could learn English. Because it takes about three months to learn English. So what I'm saying is, at these central locations, they can have the teachers come there and teach them English and teach them so they can get up to speed. That's some of the resources. Education, food, soap, et cetera, et cetera. Transportation, they can provide transportation if they need to go to work or they need to go get groceries, and then they can return back to their central location. So basically, what we're saying is this. The migrants are here. We don't want them in our community until they go through this process. We really want America to take the sanction off Venezuela, because the only reason why they come here, because Venezuela, the communist country that has oil, America want that country not to be communist. They want that oil. With that being said, when Obama was in office and Senator Roberto Mendez put the sanction on the country, it called a turmoil. There's people down there telling the Venezuelan people to come up here because they don't want that country to exist anymore. Then what they're doing, they're resetting the wages. You send them up here, now you see all the manufacturers and service industry, they're laying off people. Now they're going to rehire the Venezuela to offset our economy as far as wage. The corporations are going to get richer. So we have to attack the federal level, and we got to tell our local politicians to end the sanctuary, because our communities are very fragile already. So we have to do a lot of work. It's good to see people out here responding to this. I think all people have to unite together, the West Side, South Side, the Pilsen neighborhood, because it's going to affect all of us. So that's where we are with it.
All communities feel the same. You got the white community, black community, Hispanic community, Chinatown, all of them feel the same. They don't want these migrants, period.
I've been to all the communities. I've been to the Ukraine community. We raised the question of how are they changing the commercial zoning to residential zoning without having the due process of having town hall meetings with the community to get those special permits changed. You cannot do that. You're breaking their own laws.
The law only applied to those that they wanted to apply to now. You know that.
But nobody's bigger than the law, sir. Nobody's bigger than the law.
Okay, keep thinking that. They're going to do what they want to do.
Right, and I'm going to tell you another thing. When this temperature dropped down to 32 degrees and somebody died, somebody got to go to jail, because there's other options out here. And we just named some of the options, and you're not using those options. You want to put them in tents. From what I know, if you have a tent and it goes below 40 degrees, it's not going to sustain 70-degree temperature. You understand?
We're going to be doing that next week.
Well, next week. So this is what's going to happen. So we have to band together, go down to City Hall, And we got to make these people accountable.